at one of my favorite places in Alberta. It's where we have our Rebel News billboard. It's alongside of Highway 2, just south of Alberta's capital city of Edmonton. And I'm here to unveil yet another 47 linear feet of fighting for freedom, where this billboard behind me tells the world about Justin Trudeau's attacks on free speech. It will receive 1.3 million monthly impressions. Why? Because I'm alongside of Alberta's busiest highway. As you know, the Liberals recently tabled their promised online harms censorship legislation, and I think it is the most pernicious and insidious piece of legislation in the Western world. It's a totalitarian piece of law that will control your past and your present.
Why do you think the online harms bill is necessary, and why can't people be allowed to say what they want online?
And I look forward to putting forward that online harms bill, which people will see is very, very specifically focused on protecting kids and not on censoring the internet as misinformation and as the right wing tends to try and characterize it as. I think.
Now, according to the new legislation, victims of hate speech could be compensated up to $20,000. And there's a new standalone hate crime offense that will be added to the criminal code, allowing for penalties of up to life in prison. It gets worse. Under this new legislation, which will surely be passed at breakneck speed, you can be imprisoned for future hate crimes that you haven't committed yet, and you could be found guilty of uttering hate offenses for things that were not illegal when you said or posted them. But this is just the latest piece of Trudeau's censorship legislation. It comes alongside the Online News Act, which caused Facebook's parent company Meta to block Canadian news instead of paying Justin Trudeau's shakedown. And then there's the Online Streaming Act, which allows the government to decide which online content is discoverable. The Online Harms Act makes hurt feelings the government's business.
But I want to be crystal clear about what the Online Harms Act does not do. It does not undermine freedom of speech. It enhances free expression by empowering all people to safely participate in online debate.
And the government is doing it in the most despicable of ways, under the guise of protecting vulnerable people online. But laws already exist for that. This is about protecting the liberals from ideas that are harmful online to their ideology. Canada is now the most dangerous place in the Western world for freedom of speech. The Online Harms Act builds on the other acts. It creates a censorship regime whose only comparison is a place like North Korea. Canada is in real trouble, and as usual, the watchdogs who are supposed to be on guard are all sleeping, but not us here at Rebel News. We promise to keep you up to date on changes to Canada's censorship laws and regulations. And we promise that we will advocate for all of these censorship laws to be repealed. And we're going to do something else. We're going to actually fight back against these censorship laws through constitutional litigation. This is the key battle between the people of Canada and Justin Trudeau's government. This is a battle for the fundamental right for you to express yourself in a free society. And at Rebel News, this is the fight for our very survival. It's a battle where we fight the government for the right to tell you what we know to be true and give you the other side of the story. So help us if you can. Learn the facts, learn the arguments, and then help us take this North Korean-style dictator Justin Trudeau to court. Please sign our petition and donate to help us win this fight. Go to stopthecensorship.ca. For Rebel News, I'm Sheila Gunn Reid. Do you love this billboard behind me just as much as I do? You can donate to help us keep it up, and you can donate to fund our civil litigation against Justin Trudeau's censorship laws, and you can sign the petition against his censorship laws by going to stopthecensorship.ca.